for a high or something true. 'Cause I don't want just somebody to hold me through the night, but you were the one I love for life. And how can I love somebody when you were the reason why I keep on losing my mind? Yeah, how could I, how could I?
Episode 19 of the Prep Diaries. I just want to take this opportunity to say that if you're enjoying the Prep Diaries so far, if you're enjoying watching how I'm getting on through prep, if you just enjoy my face, you think I'm, way too cool not to go and hit the subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Go and hit the subscribe button. It's the little thing next to the bell, I think. Go and hit subscribe. I'm really grateful for everybody who's done that so far. Thank you so much for everybody who's liking the videos and who is watching along. Update for today. Weighed in this morning, 191.7, so new low weight on prep. 19 days in, super happy. Like, super, super happy. The goal for sort of January was to get a moving average, not a day-to-day weight, but a moving average under that 190 mark. Maybe even just slightly above that 190 mark, but that was the goal for January. So to be there with sort of 11 days-ish to go, there or thereabouts, don't get me wrong, that's a daily weight, not a moving average. I've stressed that numerous times now. Let's see how the averages work out. But by the end of the week, if I could hold anywhere around that 191, 192, maybe even teetering on the 193, 2.5 mark, I'd be very, very happy. It would give me a really strong push into the last sort of week of January. But again, weight isn't the goal. It never has been the goal. I know roughly where I competed at a few years back. And I know roughly where I want to be this time. So yeah, the process is the process and we'll see what we come out with it. But super chuffed to have had that this morning. Nothing changed diet-wise, nothing's changed training-wise, just sticking to a process that I know works. Training done for today. Good leg session at the garage gym, or La Garage Gym, as it shall be known as. I can't get here every day. That's just something I sort of noticed. I can't get here every day. I've got a lot of client work and this is further away than I expected it to be on a day-to-day commute. So I'm sort of hitting it maybe twice a week, maybe the office gym once a week, and then I'm hoping to get hold of another space. But we'll see how that goes. But at the moment, training seems to be pretty well-rounded. I'm sort of hitting good 4 or 5 lift sessions a week, plus the 2 cardio sessions, and then obviously anything I get neat sort of on from there. The weather is fuck off awful today, like fuck off awful. So I may not hit neat in the normal way. I may not do it via step count. I may go into the office gym and then bang out like an hour's list or 45 minutes list on the bike just to get the same calorie burn. It's not a cardio session. It just replaces my step count. Because my cardio session, I'm trying to cater to be productive in some way or at least progressive in some way. So we might look at heart rate, we might look at calories burned subjectively on the Apple Watch, not the actual figure of calories I've burned, but just subjective each day. And when I say subjective, I mean like that's never going to be accurate. My watch is never going to be accurate to the amount of calories I actually burn, but it is accurate to itself. So if one day I burn 100 calories on there and then the next day I burn 110 in the same time space, I might not have burned 110, but I know I've worked harder on the watch. That's what I mean. But yeah, so really happy with that. I had a bigger meal earlier, training obviously slightly later today. So a bigger meal slightly earlier today. So I won't be having the same back end of my day as I normally have. It'll be the only day so far that I've actually switched up. So I'm going to have a couple of protein shakes when I get in. So maybe like 2 scoops separated by a couple of hours just to separate meals. And then I'm going to have something, something really simple like a bowl of cereal or something later on. I'm not hungry. Trust me, I'm not hungry. I just front-loaded all my back food. I ate earlier. So yeah, I'm not hungry right now, but we'll see. So I'm going to head home now and I'll catch you later.
Searching for a high or something true, 'cause I don't want just somebody to hold me through the night, but you were the one I love for life. And how can I love somebody when you were the reason why? How come I'm losing my mind? Yeah, how could I?
It's end of day 19. Yeah, end of day 19. Lowest weight achieved today so far on prep, feeling really good. Had a lovely little check-in with Gordon, not a full check-in, just a catch up with good old coach. We're really happy. We're starting to see, good progress across certain body muscles. Leaning up slightly, being a little bit more visually dependent, but yeah, really chuffed with that. Calories on point again today. Obviously flipped my meals up today, so I had a bigger lunch. I had a big meal because I just had no time today to separate those, and I hadn't got pre-prepared, so that's on me. But it meant that I had lighter food later in the day, which I'm okay with. I can survive like that. Some people can't, and that's not a problem. If you're the type of person that needs good quality meals, but also good quantity of meals throughout the day, then that's the type of person you are. I'm quite happy with a big chow down at sort of lunchtime, and then smaller meals. So I had a protein bar, protein shake, and a big old bowl of cereal. So I'm happy with that. Protein was on point, not a drama, and we keep ticking on. So thank you for tuning in today, guys, and I'll see you in the morning.